Welcome to lesson 2. In this lesson we're going to start looking at creating files. To create a file within a folder and to create a file from an Office application. Office applications could be Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint. For this particular exercise I'm going to use Microsoft Word. So I'm going to open Microsoft Word, and as you can see here, this is Microsoft Word. I'm going to create a file and call it Happy Days. So I've created this file. As you can see up the top here, it's just the default name is document1. If I want to save this file, I need to go into File, Save As, and we get this window here. Now, when we open this window, we will see on the left-hand pane down here our documents. And we're going for this PC and we're going to the Documents folder. And within that folder, we do have the folder that I've created, which I'm going to open this up and just have a look. In the File Save As document box, we're going to go to Documents, and that's this PC and Documents. We can see it up here, and we're going to go to the Documents folder, which I have created. Documents is the default folder for all Word applications, but I've just made this folder for us so we can actually follow what we're doing. So I'm going to click on the Documents folder, and I know I'm in it because it's up here. And down here is our file name. For this one, we're going to actually name it Happy Days. Happy Days. And as we can see, it's going to be in the Save As dialog box. We're going to name this one, and we haven't got a name down here. We're going to name this Happy Days. And we're going to save it inside the Documents folder, but into the English folder, because it's going to be an English essay, and we're going to find essays, and there we go. So make sure that we're in here, and we can see the path. We're there inside there. So English and in essays, Happy Days, and it's a Word document. So then I click on Save, and you will see immediately we've saved. The name of the file will be on top here, and it's Happy Days. Right. Now what we can do is we can go over to the right hand side and close. I can go back into my files, and when we go into my documents, we'll have a look. We can look from either side. If we go into English and go into essays, we'll see there's our Happy Days in there. And if we have a look down here, English and essays. So we're inside essays, and we see it's highlighted there and Happy Days. So that's that particular file saved into our English essay folder. So now what we want to do is, this time we'll do a poem. So we're going to go into Poems, and we're going to create a document from within this existing folder. What this does is it saves us having to go to this File Save As button anytime we work on our document. So we're going to right click, and as we did in the previous lesson for creating a new folder, we're going to go down as far as New. This time, however, if you look on the right hand side, you've got a database, you've got Microsoft Word, you've got Microsoft PowerPoint and Publisher. So whichever applications you have on your computer will be here. We're going to do a Word document again. So we're going to click on it, and this time the active window is in the file. So we're going to call it Sunny Day. And this is going to be a poem about a sunny day. And if I click off anywhere, there's our document create. Now, we haven't done any work on this document, but we know from now on that this document is within the Poems folder. So if I double click on it, and we open it up in Microsoft Word, we'll see up the top Sunny Day, so it's already named. So once I put in the title, I can do what I normally would do and maybe center it and make bigger our normal stuff that we would do in order to get it ready for the title. And then once I've worked on it and done whatever work, now I don't no longer have to go into the File Save As menu. I can just click on the little Save button up at the top, and the document is automatically saved back into our Poems folder, and there we are there. And the work we've done on it is in here. So if I go back out just to show you, we'll go back out to the Documents folder and into the English folder. into essays is the original essay that we done by using the save as technique. And if I go back again into poems, and I can click over this side, and Sunny Days, that's our poem, which we have already done. If you have any trouble finding the correct folder along here, or if maybe it's a little bit tight, if you just go along this blue line where our bar is and pull out when you get to 2 arrows, that will give you a full view of all the files and folders down in the left hand pane, and we can adjust this to suit ourselves within the file or Windows Explorer. And that's it for lesson 2. Hopefully now you know how to create files from within folders and how to save them. There will follow a short exercise and maybe a short task for you to complete. Please send this to us. Thank you.